it's about choosing an occupation and how a Ba'al Metacham goes about doing that versus someone who lacks Betachon today. And he says like this, V'hachamishi. And the fifth difference between one who has Betachon and one who does not have Betachon today is Ki haboteach bo Elokim hu misasek b'sibois ha'olam. That one who trusts in Hashem engages in worldly means of earning a livelihood in an occupation, not because he believes that this will enable him to amass funds. That's not his reasoning for doing so. But rather, he does this in order to prepare provisions for his afterlife and supplies for his final destination, which is Olam HaBa. What does this mean? What the Chovos is speaking about over here is that, let's go back to the root. What is the root over here about hishtadlus? What is the root about us choosing an occupation, which is part of the hishtadlus? If you guys remember, hishtadlus was all about something that we are required to do. The outcome is up to Hashem, but we are required to do hishtadlus. Therefore, the hishtadlus that we do, so choosing an occupation, we are choosing something that Hashem asked us to do. And therefore, the person who is the Ba'al Metacham, what he's explaining over here is, he chooses an occupation that gives him the easiest access to doing God's will in a kosher way, so that he like he says over here, to amass his funds for the world to come, to amass his schusim, his schar for Olam HaBa. And that's what it's about. He finds something that wouldn't contradict against Halakhah, wouldn't contradict his goal. His goal is to amass all those chusim so that he could bring that with him to Olam HaBa when the day comes. Accordingly, he will choose to engage in an occupation that he is sure will preserve his Torah observance and his proper way of life in this world. And will not engage in an occupation that is in any way detrimental to his Torah observance or that may bring him to defy the will of Hashem. That again, he's going to choose something that is going to be in line with what his real actual core values are. His core value is to be a good yid, to trust Hashem, to go in the ways that Hashem asked him to go, and that starts with our hishtadlus. And that part of that hishtadlus is choosing the occupation. And so by not choosing an occupation that goes against halakhah, that person with betachon doesn't fall for that trap. He doesn't fall for the trap of the easy money that might come with really, really bad, principles, business principles that might go against halakhah.